Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Honda Odyssey, spanning model years 2011 to 2017, can encounter a specific diagnostic trouble code, DTC, known as B0020-11. This DTC indicates a short-to-ground condition within the driver's side airbag inflator circuit. The airbag system is a critical safety feature designed to deploy in the event of a collision, providing protection to the vehicle occupants. The inflator is a component of the Supplemental Restraint System, SRS, which includes various sensors and control modules. It is primarily located within the steering wheel assembly or dashboard area, depending on the model. When this DTC is triggered, it signifies that there is a malfunction likely due to wiring issues, component failure, or improper installation of parts. The DTC B0020-11 is directly associated with the driver's side airbag inflator, which is a crucial element of the vehicle's Supplemental Restraint System, SRS. This inflator is strategically located inside the steering wheel assembly in Honda Odyssey models. It plays a vital role by deploying the airbag during an accident, mitigating injury risks to the driver. If the inflator detects a fault condition, such as a short to ground, it triggers the vehicle's onboard diagnostic system to illuminate a warning light. This illuminates the dashboard indicator for the SRS, alerting the driver of a potential safety issue that must be addressed immediately. The SRS comprises various sensors and modules that must properly interface for safety protocols to function effectively. Several possible causes can lead to the triggering of DTC B0020-11. First, wiring issues are a predominant culprit, as frayed or damaged wiring can create a short circuit within the airbag inflator system. Second, a faulty airbag inflator could be the issue, where the inflator itself may have a manufacturing defect or has degraded over time. Third, improper installation of replacement components, particularly following a collision repair, can lead to incorrect connections or damaged parts. Any of these scenarios can compromise the integrity of the airbag system, potentially leading to failure in deployment when most needed. Thus, each possible cause needs careful evaluation during troubleshooting. When DTC B0020-11 is present, you may notice distinct symptoms indicating trouble within the airbag system. The most apparent symptom is the illumination of the SRS warning light on the dashboard. This warning signifies that the airbag system has detected a fault and may not function correctly in an accident. Another symptom could involve erratic behavior of the airbag system, possibly preventing normal system operations. The ultimate concern is the failure to deploy the airbags during a collision, which could lead to severe injury in an accident. Timely investigation of these symptoms is imperative to ensure safety remains uncompromised. The first troubleshooting step for DTC B0020-11 involves clearing the diagnostic trouble codes using the HDS, which stands for Honda Diagnostic System. This action resets the vehicle's stored trouble codes, allowing you to start with a clean slate for testing the system. Clearing the codes is important, as it will help you observe if the problem persists after resetting. Utilize the HDS to ensure the vehicle diagnostic system is ready for further assessments. Also, after clearing the DTCs, you prepare the system for the next step in the troubleshooting process. In this step, turn the ignition switch to the on position or press the engine start-stop button to activate the on mode of the vehicle's power systems. After doing this, wait approximately 10 seconds before proceeding. This waiting period allows the vehicle's electronic systems to initialize properly and communicate with the SRS components. Proper initialization is critical for accurate diagnostics. as any failure or irregularities during this phase may affect subsequent steps in the troubleshooting process. Next, you will check for diagnostic trouble codes using the HDS again. This step is essential for confirming if DTC B0020-11 is still indicated after initial troubleshooting actions. It provides insight into the persistence of the issue, helping to differentiate between a continuous fault or an intermittent failure. If the same DTC appears again, it indicates that the problem is still active within the airbag inflator circuit. Alternatively, if no DTC is found, it may signify an intermittent fault that needs further investigation, or that the system is functioning correctly at the moment. Here, you will need to turn the ignition switch to the lock position, 0, or switch the engine start-stop button to off mode. This is crucial to ensure that the vehicle's electronic systems are safely powered down before engaging in further disconnections or component checking. Turning off the ignition minimizes the risk of electrical shocks or short circuits when working on sensitive SRS components. Continuing from this step ensures you properly and safely manage the electrical systems before proceeding with subsequent steps. In this step, disconnect the negative cable from the vehicle's battery, which disconnects electrical power from the entire vehicle and any onboard systems like the SRS. It is essential to wait at least 3 minutes after disconnection to allow any residual power to dissipate, ensuring safety before working on the airbag circuitry. This time allowance is crucial as it prevents accidental airbag deployment while servicing the components. When performing maintenance on electronic systems, safety should always be the priority. This disconnection serves as a fundamental precaution in effective troubleshooting. In this step, you will disconnect the driver's side airbag inflator 4P connector located on the left side wire harness. Proper disconnection is essential to protect the technician as well as the airbag system from inadvertent deployment. The 4P connector is designed to connect the inflator to the vehicle's SRS. By removing this connector, you are isolating the airbag inflator from the vehicle's electrical circuits, allowing for safe testing and analysis. Always handle these connectors with care to avoid damage that could exacerbate existing issues within the SRS. Now, connect the terminals of SRS Simulator Lead K to the SRS Inflator Simulator, specifically using 2-ohm connectors. This simulator is designed to mimic the function of the airbag inflator, essential for conducting tests without the risk of deploying an actual airbag. Properly connecting these leads to the driver's side airbag inflator's 4P connector allows for checks and diagnostics of the system without risking injury. Utilizing an inflator simulator ensures that all tests replicate real-world conditions without compromising safety for the technician or the vehicle's SRS functionality. At this stage, reconnect the negative cable back to the battery, restoring electrical power to the vehicle systems. It is crucial to ensure that all previous steps were completed correctly before completing this connection to avoid causing further issues. Reconnecting the battery power will allow the vehicle's onboard systems, including the SRS, to power back up for testing. This step signifies the readiness to evaluate whether the previous corrective actions have eliminated the fault indicated by DTC B0020-11. Always double-check that all connections and components are secure before powering up. In this step, you will again clear the diagnostic trouble codes using the HDS. This step is crucial to reset the vehicle's diagnostic memory, allowing for a fresh evaluation of the system's performance post-repair or procedure modifications. Following this clearing process, it is essential that the technician observes how the vehicle's systems respond and if the DTC reappears. An absence of DTCs post-repair would indicate a successful resolution of the underlying problem, while any reappearance suggests ongoing issues that must be further diagnosed. This final checking helps confirm the effectiveness of troubleshooting steps taken. Finally, turn the ignition switch to the on position again and wait for approximately 10 seconds. This waiting ensures that all systems can initialize correctly, just as in previous steps. Allowing time post-ignition is essential for checking the state of the SRS and ensuring that all connectors and components are functioning as intended. During this waiting phase, the technician should pay close attention to the dashboard indicators, particularly any warning lights related to the SRS function. Observing the vehicle's response at this stage will offer insights into whether the troubleshooting steps resolved the issue. After completing the troubleshooting steps for DTC B0020-11, it is vital to perform a final verification of the supplemental restraint system's SRS functionality. This involves confirming that no further trouble codes are present and ensuring the system is functioning correctly. Testing should include an assessment of components like the Airbag Inflator and associated wiring harnesses. It's critical to double-check all connections and to confirm that any previous malfunctions have been thoroughly rectified. The goal of this verification process is to re-establish system integrity and ensure passenger safety by confirming airbag functionality. Implementing preventive maintenance for the airbag system can significantly enhance its reliability and performance. Regular inspections of SRS components, including the wiring harness and inflator assemblies, can help catch potential issues before they lead to critical failures. Technicians should verify that components are installed correctly, especially after any collision work or repairs. Additionally, keeping the SRS unit's software updated according to manufacturer guidelines can ensure optimal performance and functionality of the system. By being proactive about maintenance, you enhance the overall safety of the vehicle and reduce the risk of encountering issues like DTC B0020-11 in the future. In conclusion, DTC B0020-11 suggests a serious issue within the driver's side airbag inflator circuit, warranting immediate attention. The diagnostic process incorporates various steps, starting from clearing DTCs to checking component integrity and functionality. Understanding the importance of the SRS system cannot be overstated, as it plays a critical role in occupant safety during an accident. Proper troubleshooting allows technicians to identify faults and ensure repairs are effective. Additionally, the need for preventive maintenance is essential to protect against recurrence of issues like this DTC. Ultimately, safety should always remain the foremost priority in vehicle maintenance and repair practices. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.